What's up, everybody? You've joined me in another episode of the Curtis Zone. I'm your ever so humble and handsome host, Dylan J. Curtis, and I thank you for clicking on this video, and I thank you for hitting the like and subscribe button for more content, for more of me, my smiling face, my afro, and of course, you know you love to see the My Balancing Packs. Today, we've asked ourselves how would it look if anime characters were also part of Lantern Corps. So, sit back, relax, enjoy, because we've come up with 10 anime characters who all embody parts of the Green Lantern Corps, or any Lantern Corps. I'm sorry, I meant any Lantern Corps. Sit back, relax, enjoy, and of course, hit the like and subscribe button. But before we get started, a little bit of news. It has been confirmed that Gargoyles, the live-action version of Disney Plus's Gargoyles, will be premiering very soon because they have started filming. Nothing is being told about cast, crew, directors. Nothing is being told, but we can't wait nonetheless. The next piece of news we're going to give to you guys is the fact that The Boys Season 4 is set to have Billy Butcher's team be more powerful than the Seven. Whether it's physical power, mental power, or political power, we have not been told yet. However, we can't wait to see it nonetheless. The final piece of news I want to give to you guys is the fact that James Gunn has reported that the upcoming Peacemaker Season 2 will address a lot of DC's continuity. Its current continuity, including Blue Beetle. I personally can't wait for the series. So, come on, let's keep going, shall we? And now, let's get into this episode, shall we? Remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to make a request for any episode, period, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you. Because we here on the Curtis Zone, we hear you, we listen to you. When you talk to us, when you tell us what you want and do not want to hear, okay?
Edward Ulrich used alchemy to try and bring his mother back to life, and in doing so, he gave himself an arm and a leg of metal and trapped his brother inside of a suit of armor. One of his powers is the fact that he can turn anything into a weapon. He can turn anything into anything else, which is why if Edward Ulrich were a lantern or any part of any Lantern Corps, he would be part of the Green Lantern Corps. I mean, this is just a no-brainer here. The Guardians of the Universe created the Green Lantern Corps to protect the universe, and they have these rings which utilize their will into a literal weapon. Their will allows them to turn thought into reality and turn from energy within the Green Lantern rings. So imagine this power in the hands of Edward Ulrich and tell me you think that he doesn't belong a part of the Green Lantern Corps.
Now, Edward Ulrich cannot be a part of the Green Lantern Corps without knowing the Green Lantern Oath. And for those of you who know it, say it with me. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light.
Vegeta is Prince of all Saiyans, but he's also the most angriest character in all of anime. This is due to the fact that he's always trying to one-up Goku, because Goku became Super Saiyan before he did. A true testament to his rage is when he was training to fight the androids in the Android Saga and training at 450 times normal gravity. At some point, he just didn't care. Which is why, if Vegeta were a Green Lantern Corps, or part of any Lantern Corps, he would be part of the Red Lantern Corps, due to the fact that he is very, very angry. The Red Lanterns embody the red element of rage. This is due to the fact that Atrocitus, leader of the Red Lanterns, saw the devastation of his planet and decided that he wanted vengeance. And so he found the Red Lantern power battery and he began to create his own core out of it. This is very, very cool if you ask me, due to the fact that Atrocitus was once a lowly farmer who became an immortal dictator.
Now that Vegeta is part of a Red Lantern Corps, let's talk about their oath. It goes like this. With blood and rage of crimson red, ripped from a corpse so freshly dead, together with our hellish hate, we'll burn you all, that is your fate.
And he states black is black. Mirror, mirror on the wall, shovel chestnuts in my path.
The mystic goddess herself, Sailor Moon, is an amazing fighter, amazing warrior, and amazing mystical user. However, her power comes from, and people can slice it as much as they want, but it comes from love itself. So, if she were a Green Lantern or part of any Lantern Corps, she would be a part of the Star Sapphires. For those of you who do not know, the Star Sapphires were a core created around the elements of love after they saw what could happen in the Blackest Night Prophecy. The original Silver Age comic books, the original Star Sapphire was Carol Ferris, but it was turned into a core in later comic books. So yes, I strongly believe that if Sailor Moon were a lantern, she'd be of the Star Sapphires.
If Sailor Moon is going to be a pink lantern, she needs to know the oath, and it goes a little something like this. For the hearts long lost and full of fright, for those alone in blackest night, accept our ring and join our fight. Love conquers all with violet light.
On the lesser known series, you have Hunter Steel from Spider Riders. Hunter Steel is an amazing warrior from the other world, but his greatest superpower is the fact that he has to inspire people. So if he were any part of any Lantern Corps, I believe that he would be part of the Blue Lantern Corps, otherwise known as the Lanterns of Hope. See, the Blue Lantern Guardians were cast out of the Guardians of the Universe due to the fact that they acknowledged the Blackest Night Prophecy. So they took the Blue Lantern Light and turned it into its own core. Here's the thing about the Blue Lanterns. Every time they get a lantern, that new lantern has to find a new recruit. So if Hunter Steel were a Blue Lantern, the entire Spider Riders team would be Blue Lanterns.
Now that Hunter Steel is a Blue Lantern, let's talk about the Blue Lantern Oath, shall we? It goes a little something like this. In fearful day and raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright.
Yusuke Aresi became detective of the spirit world so that he could grant his soul a new life. And as protector of the spirit world, he's supposed to be able to fight against the monsters of our nightmares. Which means if he were a part of any Lantern Corps, I strongly believe that Yusuke Aresi would be part of the Yellow Lantern Corps or the Sinestro Corps. For those of you who do not know, Sinestro was once a Green Lantern, but then he left the Corps and started his own Corps using the element of fear, the Yellow Lanterns. So, if Yusuke Aresi were a Lantern Corps, he'd be part of the Fear Lanterns due to the fact that he inspires fear in demons, and he uses this fear against them.
If Yusuke Aresi is going to be a Yellow Lantern, he needs to know the Yellow Lantern Oath. It goes a little something like this. In brightest day, in blackest night, beware your fears made into light. Let those who try to stop what's right burn like his power, Sinestro's might.
Monkey D. Luffy is a pirate of the Straw Hat Pirates. He is obsessed with becoming the king of the pirates, which is why he is searching around the world for the One Piece treasure, the treasure that will make him king of the pirates. So, in my strong opinion, if he were a part of any Lantern Corps, he would be embodiment of the Orange Lanterns, aka the orange color of greed. See, the person who wields the color of greed, I don't know his name, but I can tell you this, he is like Golem and his Precious. He is always holding that Orange Lantern power battery, and the Guardians of the Universe have a non-aggression pact to not go anywhere near him as long as he doesn't use the Orange Lantern against the rest of the universe. So imagine this power in the hands of Monkey D. Luffy.
Since we are making Monkey D. Luffy an Orange Lantern, he needs to know the Orange Lantern Oath. It goes like this. This power is mine, this is my light. Be it in bright of day or in dark of night. I lay claim to those within my sight. To take what is mine, that is my right.
Dan Kuso is a member of the Battle Brawlers, who are a group of incredibly skilled strategists who fight alongside Bakugan monsters. However, he is incredibly compassionate about these monsters, which makes him a dead ringer for the Indigo Tribe or the Indigo Lanterns, the embodiment of compassion. Abensur himself created the Indigo Tribe as a way to bring compassion to the universe, as a way to block the Blackest Night Prophecy. However, this didn't last long, as the Blackest Night Prophecy came to pass anyway, but the Indigo Tribe still flourished. They have indigo staffs, which are lanterns, but they also use indigo rings.
Since we are making Dan Kuso an Indigo Lantern, he needs to know the Indigo Lantern Oath. Now, it's in another language, but I was able to do a rough translation, and it goes like this. In sorrowful day and misfortunate night, with those alone in blackest night, we fight for all with the power of Abensur. This is our compassionate might. It's a rough translation, so don't quote me on that.
Once Ichigo Kurosaki was stabbed in the heart by Rukia, he became a soul reaper, aka a death god who guides souls to the afterlife. He's an incredible swordsman and he has a lot of other amazing powers. So if he were a Green Lantern or any Lantern Corps, he'd be a Black Lantern, the embodiment of death itself. The Black Lantern Corps, which was created by the Black Hand after all the members of the DC Universe died, he created the Black Lantern Corps out of the corpses of all of the dead DC Universe heroes. And this led to the Blackest Night prophecy coming to pass.
Now, Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach being a Black Lantern was a no-brainer, but he needs to know the Black Lantern Oath. It goes like this: the blackest night falls from the sky, with this all light dies. We crave your hearts and your demise, by my black hand the dead shall rise.
Saint Seiya is a bronze knight of the Athena tribe, and he is dedicated to protecting Athena and preserving life in the universe by any means necessary. His Cosmo is indeed so powerful that he can rip a hole in the fabric of the universe itself. So, with all this said, in my opinion, if Seiya were a lantern, he'd be a White Lantern of the White Lantern Corps, or the Life Lanterns. Whereas the Black Lanterns embody the element of death, the White Lanterns are all about life, meaning the White Lantern ring has the ability to bring back the dead back to life, not zombies, actual life. So imagine this power in the hands of Saint Seiya, and then tell me if you think he shouldn't have it.
Now, Saint Seiya being a White Lantern was a no-brainer, so let's talk about the White Lantern Oath. It goes like this: in brightest day there will be light, to cleanse our souls and make wrongs to right. With this darkness falling tonight, a new dawn comes, there will be light. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of the Curtis Zone, which has now come to a screeching close, ladies and gentlemen. I ask that you hit the like and subscribe button for more content, and I ask that you like this video nonetheless, due to the fact that we love this video. This is one of the many things that we love doing here on the Curtis Zone, pull list episodes, and of course fulfilling people's requests. As always, hit the like and subscribe button for more content. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to make a request for any episode period, just leave it in the comment section down below and I will get back to you. Now remember, we here on the Curtis Zone, we listen to you when you talk. So if you have any of these things, just leave it in the comment section. I'll get back to you because I love you. All right? We love our fans here on the Curtis Zone. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.